So hello everyone and welcome to this week's Thursday Thoughts. And where am I? Well, as I mentioned last week, I'm on the road. Now, initially, I was meant to go back to the office today where we would do Thursday Thoughts from the office like we normally do and record that, put it live and do all those kind of things. However, I had a message from a client asking if I was available for a meeting tomorrow, which meant that I would have to stay in the area an extra day. And I found this hotel, and this place is called Dunsley Hall Hotel. And let me tell you, it's actually a very nice old, ye olde hotel. And when I rang up and booked the room, what they didn't tell me is that this place was the scene of a murder. And okay, albeit that murder happened 100 or so years ago, but it turns out that the lord of the manor who used to live here was actually murdered by a local, and the rumour is that he still walks the halls of the hotel. So we'll find out, won't we, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm normally awake answering emails. We'll see if it truly is a haunted hotel. So anyway, very nice hotel, very pretty, very picturesque. Had a great dinner this evening, and I thought I would do the Thursday Thoughts. I'm going to do it slightly differently because actually, to be honest, there's not that much news kicking around, and I put that down to the fact that there are lots of people on holiday and people have shut down for the summer and that kind of stuff. So there's a couple of interesting pieces of news and then a couple of interesting TDW pieces. Stick around to the end because there is an S1000D opportunity that we're working that might be interesting to you as well. So we have this week released a couple of pieces of content from TDW. Podcast DITA versus S1000D. Don't be fooled into the fact that some people are telling you that DITA is more affordable than S1000D. About a 15-minute podcast that I recorded from my hotel earlier this week, and that should be live by the time you're watching this. If not, it will be live not very soon afterwards, where I talk about, don't be lured into that, and I talk about the S1000D cost curse and how that relates to DITA as well. So do go and listen to that. I also released there was a question that we get asked all the time. Those of you who know me, I travel with a Mac, but on this Mac I also have the Adobe TechCom Suite, and the TechCom Suite is something that only runs on Windows, and but how do I run it on a Mac is what I get asked regularly and periodically. So I did a very short tutorial. We've made that available on the free area of our website, which is login.techdataworld.com. Go create your free account. You can watch that. I think we've also posted as well now why S1000D editors cost so much money. So I believe that's up there as well. So you can go and watch all of that content for free. All you have to do is go and create an account over there. So a couple of pieces of interesting news that I picked up today. Actually, I was trying to catch up with the news today. Flatirons have done a press release, and they have done a updated version of their software, and it's focused particularly on the airlines and their maintenance information around, publishing their maintenance information around and using S1000D. So again, I'll put a link below. You can go and have a read of that yourselves and go and take a look at that. My friends at O'Neill and Associates in the United States, if you are interested, are running a series. It looks like a series of breakfast briefs where they're looking at product support, and they're doing it in partnership with some association that I've never heard of before, but they are doing that. Do go and have a look at that if you're in the United States, and I know there's a lot of you that watch this in the United States, and you fancy a free breakfast and you want to be educated at the same time. These things are worthwhile going to, so do go and have a look at that. Couple of questions that we've had. Obviously, I've answered one already, which was how do we run the Adobe TechCom Suite on our Macs, and that's available over on the website, as I said. Today, I was asked the question, which was really interesting by a super smart person, was that she's being asked to come in to help grow the aerospace defense business, technical information business of their organization. What would I suggest that she should focus on in terms of educating herself about what's going on in the market? And I thought this was actually a really good question, loaded question, like those kind of questions. And I essentially said that not only should she follow us on YouTube and Twitter and all those kind of things, because clearly everybody should be doing that, but the reality is that you're not going to learn overnight technical publications and all of the acronyms and abbreviations and all that kind of stuff. So I said, align yourself and ally yourself with some of the experts within the organization, learn some of the key buzzwords, learn some of the, what specifications are out there and what's using. I actually, digressing very, very slightly, I had a conversation today with the British Standards Institute, and they have told me about a new BS which is coming out very shortly, and a BS in a good way, a British Standards on the production of technical information, and I'm going to do some tutorials on blogs on that very shortly. They've put me on the mailer and they've told me when it's going to be available for use, so I will do some stuff on that. So align yourself with somebody who really understands this market, suck as much information from them, learn some of the acronyms, the abbreviations, standards and specifications, and the kind of problems that your customers are having. Anyway, so that's kind of Thursday Thoughts. What I want to do is talk a little bit about an opportunity that I'm helping a client with right now. We have a client who wants to grow their S1000D offerings and capability. So if you're a software vendor and you're a TDW member company, we have published an opportunity to the members.techdataworld.com. Get in touch with us. Client is right now looking for S1000D CSDB editing and exchange capability. So if you are in that market and you are interested, go there, have a look at it, and then you can either get in touch with member services or just get in touch with me direct, michael@techdataworld.com. Happy to field your questions direct. Do connect. Anybody can connect with me on LinkedIn. I think there's about 2,500 people follow me on LinkedIn. Please do, just connect with me. I try to answer everybody. So if everybody, if you have a question, a burning desire for me to answer a question, ping it to me and I'll certainly take a look at it for you. And, I try, like I say, to answer everybody. So, but if you are shy and don't want to do that, do follow us on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all of those things. And I'm always happy to talk to you, the community out there, about the challenges that you guys are having, and maybe how we can help you solve those problems. So that was Thursday Thoughts, episode 18. Slightly different. I quite like this very, very relaxed environment. This is quite nice. And from here at the Dunsley Hall, I will. I'm actually feeling a little bit tired, so I'm going to go and get myself an early night. But I hope I survive the bumps in the night, and speak to you next week. Now, I won't speak to you next week, actually, saying that to myself. I'm in Germany next week, so there'll be no Thursday Thoughts. I'm with a client, and I don't want to put the pressure on myself to have to get a Thursday Thoughts done, so it'll be the week after when I get back. So, but there will be some tweets and that kind of stuff that'll go out, so do make sure you follow. And I may churn out a very quick question and answer video for the members area. So login.techdataworld.com, create your free account. I'm Michael Ingledew, and I hope you found this week's Thursday Thoughts slightly different, slightly more engaging, and go and Google Dunsley Hall and the murder, and that's where I'm staying tonight. So until next time, guys, speak to you soon.